Hello guys and welcome to another track guide video. Today we are at Dragon Trail Seaside in reverse version. For this instance I'm using the GR Supra on racing medium tires. And yeah, one more thing, I've kind of decided to change the exposure in the game, so I've set it to 1.3. It was a little bit hard to see some things on the track, so yeah, you can try to set the exposure a little bit higher and you never know, it might help. So without further ado guys, let's get going. Okay, now let's get going, and first I would like to mention, just try to take this line, stay in the middle of the road so you can cut the first curb as I did in this video. So first braking point is the beginning of the curb on the right hand side, and really brake in this car but not over braking. So you don't want to get too much of a slide, you want to get a little bit of a slide, and once you touch the curb just try to kind of slowly build up the pace and slowly build up the throttle as you enter this kind of tricky section. And we're gonna get to the dead chicane right now, and yeah, let me explain how I do the dead chicane. I just wait for this beginning of the curb. I actually go onto the curb, and kind of in the between of the beginning of the curb and the 50-meter sign, I try to go in a little bit sooner. So fast entry, so I can get a kind of a clear and nice line through this whole chicane with lifting. So I decided for this one just to lift before the chicane, and I think you can I think you can even be faster around the chicane, but it was just luck, and sometimes it can end up really bad. So for this one, I'm braking at the beginning of the curb. Try to brake in the straight line. As you can see, just a little steering inputs going in, nothing too much, otherwise the car will slide. And make sure that you aim for this point, and it's not really important that you kind of get the widest possible entry into this one, as long as the car rotates around this corner, and make sure that you hit the curb. And once you do, so once you touch the curb, I would advise you just to, sometimes you gotta be really aggressive on your approach into some corners and really go for that and kind of attack the curb. And once you get on the curb, really go for it. So another one is the 50-meter sign, and maybe just around 60 meters I like to start going in. And if I kind of miss my line, I just try to kind of adjust my racing line with throttle inputs, as you can see here. So adjusting again here, it's quick change of direction. So first cut the first one, cut the second one, and it's important that you get on the inside of the curb, as I'm doing it here. Look at this, I'm getting to the inside of the curb, get in the rotation of the car, and as soon as you possibly can, back on the power, and really early. Yeah, I would advise you, so maybe a short downshifted, not really that long in fourth gear, and once you get out of that curb, really go in the fifth gear. Another one is the beginning of the curb here, and it's really important that you kind of trust the car, so the car can actually handle the corner, release the braking inputs, and as soon as you possibly can, back on the power and in the third gear. And into our last section of the track, which is kind of crucial. It's kind of it's a downhill section, and it's kind of really tricky to get right. So I usually like to start braking just after I pass this kind of beginning of the curb. I'll get on the curb a little, and maybe half a second I'm on the curb, start to steer into the left, and not a lot of braking. So this is really important. Do not kind of overdo the braking, otherwise the car will slide. Quick upshift into third gear, and once you touch the curb, immediately start putting in your throttle inputs. I think it's really important because you have really long straight in front of you, and yeah, I kind of decided to do this approach. Yeah, this wasn't the best lap possible. I think you can go a little bit quicker. I think 136 round 3-4 is pretty much, yeah, it's definitely possible. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I've decided to add this new feature on my website. So if you're up for some video analysis, the link is down below, and usually I will send you a video, so your personal track guide. And yeah, if you feel so, just send me an inquiry down below. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.